But in state prisons, they're feeding them like dog food.
From what I've been told by the inmates is Indiana state prisons used to feed the inmates good till about 12 to 15 years ago. They switched over Airmark. Airmark's in over 500 prisons all over the U.S. They even have in their business that says that they are a corrections dedicated company. And they have their own studies to say what the average size inmate needs to survive. They bring by the state approves it. So then what happens is every inmate, no matter the size, no matter what, unless you have a special meal card, which can take months for some people to get, unless they get it coming into the prison, then they have to get everything set up. So say if you're a really big guy, say like 6 foot, 7 foot tall, very stocky, that's just how you are. You have to have a higher calorie intake. It doesn't matter. You have to apply for this card, and it takes time to get. You get so much of each individual item that they serve every day. And sometimes what'll happen is say they have mac and cheese. That's one of the items. At one point in the prison, there was a woman that worked there. Her name was Miss Moody. All right, that was not her real name. That's what they called her, so she went by it. Whenever she didn't have enough food set for all the inmates, they had to eat. If they didn't have anything else prepared and she realized, oh, this isn't enough food, she would start boiling pots of water. She would stretch out the cheese and the noodles and everything. She would do whatever she could to stretch it out because everybody had to get that exact serving size. If the calories weren't there, she didn't care because they got the serving size. She did this all the time. On multiple occasions, she almost caused riots because of it. The inmates there do not eat well at all. Some of these guys that are fighting other cases, whether it be in the feds or in their own county, can't wait to go back to the county jail because the food there is 10 times better than any Airmark food you will get. There's no seasoning. It's basically just sustenance to survive. And if you get lucky to get flavor packets or seasoning, all you'll ever get is a little thing of salt, a little thing of pepper. Half the time they don't even have that. Some guys will take the ramen noodle packets out of their ramen if they don't use that in their ramen, or they'll save just a little bit of it, put it in a seasoning bottle, then have to add it to their food just so it has some flavor so you can choke it down. And that's really needed on chili night and mac and cheese night because at the end of it, it's just boiled water with noodles or beans because they try to stretch it so thin just to make sure everybody gets the right proportions.